Hello everyone, my name is Karthik. I'm going to talk about the laws of chemical combinations. There are two laws of conservation of mass and then laws of constant propositions, which was proposed by Lavoisier and Joseph Proust, and after the lot of experiments. First, let's discuss about the laws of conservation of mass. According to this law, a mass can neither created or destroyed in chemical reactions. For example, in chemical reaction, A reacts with B gives AB. So the mass of reactants equal to the mass of product. This is a loss of conservation of mass. Let me explain with the example. Hydrogen molecules react with the oxygen gives water molecule. Now let's check the mass of hydrogen. Here two hydrogens molecules are there. So we know the mass of hydrogen is 1. So here four hydrogens are there. So 4 mass of hydrogen here is 4. And when it comes to the oxygen molecule, the mass of oxygen is 16. So here 2 oxygen is there. So 32. So here product is 36. So if we sum the reactants, mass of the reactants, we get the 36. So altogether the mass of the reactants is equal to the mass of the products. And then let's see the next example. Carbon reacts with the oxygen gives the carbon dioxide. The mass of carbon is 12 and the mass of oxygen is 32, as we can see before reactions. So altogether the mass of carbon dioxide is 44. And when we sum the mass of the reactants here is 44. So the mass of the reactants and equal to the mass of products is 44. So as a conclusions, the laws state that during the chemical reactions there is no changes in the mass of reactants and mass of products. Is always mass of reactants must be equal to the mass of products. Let's see the questions here. Here 5.3 gram of sodium carbonate reacts with 6 gram of acetic acid gives 2.2 gram of carbon dioxide and 8.2 gram of sodium carbonate and 0.9 gram of water. So these questions, what is that? These questions shows these questions should prove loss of conservation of mass. So when we sum the mass of the reactants, we get the 11.3 grams. And then when we sum the mass of products, we get the 11.3 gram. So this reactions proves the mass can neither be created nor destroyed in the chemical reactions. Next, let's discuss about the laws of constant proportion. Hi, hello everyone. Now we will be moving to the laws of constant propositions. It's also known as definite propositions law. It's said by Joseph L. Proust. Let's start with the example. The hydrogen reacts with oxygen gives a water molecule. We know the mass of hydrogen is 4 and the mass of oxygen is 32. So when it comes to the ratio, it is 1:8, because if we multiple 1:8, if you get if you when it comes to the propositions, it is 1:8 by mass. It means that 9 gram of water, it contains 1 gram of hydrogens and 8 gram of oxygen. And when it comes to the questions, let's discuss of the questions for this now. 3 gram of hydrogens, and find out the how many grams of oxygens to get the water molecule. We know very well that the 1 gram is 8 times greater than the hydrogens. Oxygen is 8 times greater. Oxygen is 8 times less than the hydrogens. So if you multiply the 388 gives 24 grams of oxygen. So altogether 27 gram of water we get. So 3 gram of hydrogen molecule. Let me explain again these questions. In 3 gram of hydrogen, yes, it should be 8 times the oxygen should be 8 times greater than the hydrogens. So if you multiply the 3 by 8, we get the 24. So 24 plus 3, we get the 27. So let me explain another example, ammonia. So nitrogen reacts with the hydrogen, we get the ammonia. Here mass of hydrogen is 14 and hydrogen is 3, mass of hydrogen is 3. So it is proportions of the nitrogen and the hydrogen is 14:1. So for 17 gram of ammonia, contains 1 gram of nitrogen and 3 gram of hydrogen. So if it is 34 gram of ammonia, it contains 28 gram of nitrogen and 68 gram of oxygens. So Joseph and Proust, based on this experiment, Joseph and Proust conclude that in a chemical substance, the elements are always present in a definite propositions. Thanks for watching this video. I know very well that it's videos little bit very low, not little bit, is very low quality, because this is my first video. And due course I will change and correct it. If you have any doubt regarding this two law, please ask the questions in below the comment box. Once again, thanks for watching this video. I meet you in next video.